If you don't have faith in your team, how does your team have faith in themselves? Sure, you have to believe in you, but there's nothing like having a fan base that loves you, and a media that wants you to get better. More so your own media than others. Before I started OUA, I listened to our media. I'm talking about every Knicks media, from YouTube to Twitter, and from the leader to the unknown. All I saw was catastrophe. And though the Knicks were bad and things were on the outs, I never heard hope. All I heard was fade for Cade. This team is mediocre, average. RJ would never be a star. I hate the Knicks for not getting Spider. They lost the trade, but I understand why Leon didn't do the trade. All this without giving high remarks to your team. The team that extended RJ, signed Brunson, extended Robinson. All players who earned every bit of their contracts because of their play on the court. That's big for them. And it don't need to be rained on by our own media who feel they are not good enough to be good even though they haven't stepped on the court yet. Because whether you're the top content creator or the lowest, they still see us. And no matter how you cut it, it matters to them how we feel. So to all the content creators that talk about the New York Knicks, I'll ask you again. If you don't have faith in your team, how will they have faith in themselves? I know a lot of you are sad, angry, hurt that we didn't get Donovan Mitchell. Did we all want him here? Sure. Would he have made the team better? Yes, he would have. But at what cost? Barrett, our picks, all of our young core. To say I'm sad would be a lie. Why, you may ask? Well, because I see a different picture. I value another player, and that's RJ Barrett. No matter what the media or non-fans, heck, even fans may say about the Knicks not going anywhere, it still remains to be seen. We have to realize that not only do we come back with the same core that we saw elevate in the second half of the last season, but also we have added a player in Brunson who can give you 30 on any night. When you look at the dynamic in players, the Knicks come out with a pretty good team. We have 3 offensive players in Randall, Barrett, and Brunson. We have a top 3 defensive big in Mitchell Robinson. And we have a player who doesn't command the ball and was our best 3-point shooter in Evan Fournier. Not to mention a bench of hungry youngsters who can show up and show out at any time. Could Mitchell have made us better? Yes. But what good is it if you have to part ways with the one you want beside him? Why bring him to a team that's bare from all of their assets and players, leaving him with no Barrett or bench to help shoulder the load? So where does that leave us? Are we still going to be a competitive team next season? Can the players who showed growth last season up their game more this season? Can the big three of Barrett, Brunson, and Randle get us more wins than what the world expect from them? I'll tell you this one thing. It will require humbleness, killer instinct, and brotherhood. Randle has to realize it's not all about him. He doesn't have to put an S on his chest every game. He has help. He needs to know that Barrett is a star now, and he's just as capable of running the team as anyone, which in turn helps Randle focus on other things like strong screens and defensive stops, all while still being featured on offense but in a lesser role. RJ has to take flight. The team is his now. We go where he goes. There's no question to his DNA. He has that mentality. Shake off the rumors and understand that the front office chose you because if they didn't, there's no doubt you'd be in Utah. So trust in your contract, trust in your team, and trust in your game. Because when you get going, there's nothing that can stop you. RJ has the potential to be a Hall of Famer, and that's not something he'll have too far to reach. Hopefully now there will be more plays drawn up for him, with more consistency in his game, to where he's guaranteed 25 or more points per night. The same goes for Jalen Brunson. He has to take on the biggest task, and that's making the team better overall. Being that voice of reason. We know he's capable up to 5 assists per night. Well, why not raise that to 8? In order to be successful, Brunson will have to average no less than 18 to 20 points per night, all while making sure the other players outside of Barrett and Randle eat to a degree. Can these guys do this and shut up haters who feel we should have given up our core in order to get Spider Mitchell? Yes, they can. And I feel they will. Because like I said, the season hasn't started yet. And we don't know who's going to have the season to remember. So don't let the media get you down because they can't predict the future. They can only speculate. I'd like to thank you for joining me. And if you think the Knicks have a chance at being a good team next season, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And if you're new or a returning viewer and would like to support, please do so by smashing that like button and subscribing, so not only will you be notified, but others who don't see the content will be more likely to see it in the future. So stay blessed and safe, have fun, and remember to always lead by example.